Welcome peeps to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I'm your host Lipstickpaddy, and today it's the big one, Marvel Zombies, a Zombicide game, and of course X-Men Resistance 2, the second box. What's nice about it is you can put these two boxes together and you've got now a nice complete box. But anybody at CMON, hello? How about a big coffin box? And you put these two together, that'd be nicer. We don't know what kind of box this giant mini's coming in either. Probably just a brown box, because you're not going to leave it in a box, are you? It's going to stay on top of your Galactus shelf. Anyhow, peeps. Some surprises here for the good. Maybe some for the bad. Let's get the bad out of the way. If it is a bad. The full pledge here is over $400, peeps. And it's not like no one's gone for it. Most people have gone for it. I remember when Gloomhaven came on the market on Kickstarter. And it was like $100 for a game? That's commonplace now, isn't it? To see over $100. I feel like you can name all of the big Kickstarters on your hands, right? Especially ones that have needed over $400. Like, you probably need one hand for that, right? Let me just think. Tenaris Adventures, you could be pouring that much in. Freedom 5, maybe Primal the Awakening. No, that's under 400. Kingdom Death Monster, of course. What went over 400? I don't know. If you've backed something over $400, please put it in the description below. This is going to be a great list to share down below in the comments. So get down there and see what people put. Woohoo! Anyway, is it going to raise the bar? Because companies are going to look at this and go, look at how many people were willing to spend 400 plus on a Kickstarter. Right? Because I don't think the IPs are that strong. Is Marvel IP that strong? If you want to kind of prove that the Marvel thing is strong, if this was like a Star Wars version, would it got the same, bigger? Is the success down to its IP? Success of Zombicide, do I want a Zombicide game? Well, Marvel Zombies is definitely making it different because you're playing the zombie. Marvel Zombies, though, is similar to Zombicide, but it's more of a siege game, and that's why I really like that. But the hero mode that they're calling it, you're going to need the base box to play it, so you can't just buy X-Men Resistance. They've put some things in Zombicide. But first box. So here you go. The tiles are definitely dual-sided. In fact, what's really good is that you've got scenarios to play in. And hopefully these scenarios have you playing different heroes to really start using all of the mountain of plastic you have in the box. Here we are, 240 now. This is the hero mode. And you can see here, well, it doesn't say here, but I think it's correct that you do need both boxes to play hero mode. What I like about this concept of Marvel Zombies, though, you are accumulating power, which then performs amazing heroic actions. So the longer you play the game, more actions will open up to you. That's really, really cool. That kind of puts it above Zombicide in my eyes. And here it is, $410. This is not just a mini that can change between playing in zombie or hero mode, but there is content here there is content locked behind this mega boss, and I guess it's going to be at the end of the scenarios. If you're playing it like a mini campaign, this guy's going to be at the end of it, and he has like quite a few content. We're going to get through that in a minute. No, so it is cooperative. It says it doesn't mention if it's going to be a PvP. That'd be nice if it announces if it's going to be PvP during the campaign. 87 character pieces. I think that's the same in both boxes. Lots of cards, and we'll see. The heroes themselves looking absolutely incredible minis. I love the fact that they've all got bases. They've really knocked it out of the park when it comes to the minis this time around. I'm very happy what I'm seeing here. Not too hot on the heroes' named abilities. They sound, I don't know, poor. They could be more legendary sounding. They seem to have matched the art on the cards to the actual mini precisely. Which is cool. Very, very cool. I do like these minis. These are looking very cool, as well as the bystanders. The hunger mechanism, you're going to be getting hungry, making you stronger, but you can become ravenous, and you'll have to start taking damage, so you have to devour someone. Is how it's going to work. You're going to have to eat one of these bystanders. Oh. Dice come in nice rounded customs, tracker cubes, the dashboards, spawn cards. This is where it gets a little bit of a not that happy about it, is that you're getting all these minis. I don't know why they didn't do push fit arms, so you could actually just have them in different poses like for yourself. Push fit would have been better, I guess, you know. Because I don't know why push fit don't do rounded push fit, so you can actually rotate them around like you see in toys and then glue them in, so at least you get that benefit of having spruces. You know, you can put them in different poses, but if they did push fit ones here for this, it would work very well. And in fact, if you look at the guards here, they've all got like shoulder blades where they could easily be molded into push fit, and it wouldn't really matter because it looks like there are push fit arms on them, doesn't it? That'd be nice. And notice on all the heroes at the top, they get amazing bases, but they just flatten it out here for these bystanders and for these. It's a bit of a shame, I guess. Guards though, looking cool, and like I said, just wish you could do a little bit with the custom poses. Really like these enemy superheroes though. These are looking legends as well, aren't they? Definitely like the Doctor Strange. He's probably going to be my go-to character if I play it, and delicious. I hope they do a focus on the tiles, because the artist was told to go bananas and he's gone absolutely zany. You can see how vibrant the whole thing looks. It looks fantastic. It really does look good. The modular tiles will create New York City over the course of 10 missions. You're going to be Avengers Tower, Sanctum Sanctorum, Daily Bugle, and even Shawarma Place. So lots going on here. Now, hero mode compatibility. This box also contains the cards needed to use its heroes and bystanders in hero mode, as well as hero mode missions. The Marvel Zombies X-Men Resistance core box is needed to play in hero mode. So you do need the two if you want to do the hero mode, which is you playing, I guess it's normal zombie side, playing as Spider-Man, Thor, Doctor Strange, etc. That's what, when I say I want to play Doctor Strange, it's the hero mode that I'm referring to. The X-Men one looks good because of the play type. Minis are looking great. It's the same as above. The heroes look good. The abilities have a poor name, they could be more legendary. The heroic traits where they all, they all start using is nice to kind of change up that hero. Bystander cards here looking all right. It is my bugbear. I've always said this, that the background of the characters should put them in the theme of New York, and they're not doing that, and it is a bit of a shame that they've kind of let that drop, the ball drop there. For example, could you not see any of these characters with like famous buildings behind them, or anything of New York behind them? They just look generic looking. But mini wise, other than their bases, they all look nice, don't they? Right. These are the walkers then. It says multiple man walkers. What's this about man walkers? Reavers, these tank things are really bizarre. Hellfire, these are the runners. Like, why man walkers specifically? Right. Why couldn't it just be walkers and you could have women ones? I don't understand this. The zombie heroes then, I like the Iceman, of course. Poor Cyclops. Dark Phoenix is looking fantastic. Reminds me of Death Prophet from Dota 2, my favourite character. Although Death Prophet is much more beautiful. And Sabretooth, he's like the baddie in the trailer, which I'm like, who the hell is he? I'm extremely happy that the X-Man tiles are double-sided. This is good. It says you can stand your ground on ground floor, student dorms, and the underground X-Men facilities, which sounds great. This box contains the cards needed to use its heroes and bystanders in zombie mode, as well as unique zombie mode missions. The Marvel Zombies core box is needed to play in zombie mode. I think, why can't you not play PvP? Because we're now getting all of the zombie hero ID cards. Why can't you face against another person? Hopefully that's something that comes out in the updates where they can do PvP. That'll be the first in the series, and it will definitely add more to its, add another feather to its bow. Now here's the Galactus the Devourer, and it's like, who the hell are you? I have no idea who this is. It's probably based on the IP of Zombies Marvel. Battle the Planet Killer. Okay. Now, so card-wise, he plays zombie and hero, so that is right. He has 6 cards to play in each zone. Steal cosmic power or have fantastic lost tech, so that'll be fairly interesting. And there's the Silver Surfer, which was in the Kickstarter previews. I want to say November. They've had a real slow grind going into this Kickstarter. Marvel Zombies is changing everything because you can play as zombies. Now this is very, very, very cool what they're doing, and I love it. The newspaper, the Daily Bugle, they're playing within the lore here at noon EST and at 4 EST. There's going to be 2 editions of the newspaper, and they are going to reveal Julie daily unlocks. So the 2 unlocks today was Iron Man and Wasp, Sabretooth and Zombie. Yeah, some of these are stretch goals, some of these are daily. They're mixing it up. They are mixing it. So what that means is their stretch goals are lofty ones because they've got daily stretch goals planned for the whole 16 days of the campaign. So here's the first one, Luke Cage with a zombie side and Beast too. I really love Beast, the zombie's hand. Oh, it's got a little bit of bone sticking out. That looks very cool. And we'll see where it goes from there. Optional buys. Interesting, you can optionally buy the X-Men one. Is that because you need it? You absolutely need it. Now, it says 2-wave shipping is going to be available. So what do you get on each wave? First wave, well, I don't know why they've put it in this bloody paragraph. First wave is Marvel Zombies. That's going to be this October, they're saying. Second wave is the X-Man and Galactus the Devourer. That's going to be June 2023, so that's a long way off. Long way off. Shipping estimates are average and they're high. And also, these people, almost 5,000 backers that are on the $410. With VAT, that's pushing 500. And the shipping, just the US, is another 100 on top of that. Ooh. In fact, one wave shipping is the way to go, isn't it? One wave is 88. I mean, they keep putting Mexico in Latin America when really we are in the USMCA trade deal with the US, Canada and Mexico, so I don't know why we get it pushed into that region when we clearly should be in the Canadian hub and paying that. Because going for the Galactus at one wave and paying $100 shipping, yowza. Anyway, do check that out, and VAT is not there. It says, please note that Latin America, like Mexico, is based on USPS. Well, Miniature Market use USPS, and I have never seen a game with $100 shipping from them, so they need to update the rate for Mexico. Come on, peeps. Look, they're putting us in this list of Latin America. We are not in that list. Anyhow. Well, peeps, what do I think? I think it's setting a new trend. It's setting a trend that you can bring out a Kickstarter around $400 and people will drop on it like they have on this. It's so big. I don't like the cards because they're not thematic. They haven't got the theme of the city behind them. That's my big concern, is the art. The fact that you've got 10 missions to play with in the zombies and an extra 10 in X-Men is fantastic. Really is good. The updates they're doing look really great too, the way they're doing them. They're doing dailies, which is a first for CMON. It took 50 Kickstarters for them to start doing daily stretch goals. That is phenomenal. And they're doing lofty stretch goals, just to show you that they already had it stretched out and planned. So if anything, I don't expect any more boxes to come out. I think what you're seeing is it. I think what you're seeing is the thing. The only new add-on I can possibly see is a bigger box to put these two together. Just a big coffin box if you're going for one wave shipping. That'd be a nice upgrade. But I was talking to my friend about this, and he said it's unfair on Kickstarter to have such a big Kickstarter that's asking for $400. What's going to happen to all those other Kickstarters? But I think Kickstarter have balanced it out. They're seeing Marvel Zombies as AAA, They're seeing this skate one from Pandasaurus as AA, and the Jungle Ball, I think they're seeing that as indie. So we've got an indie, a AA, and a AAA came out today. Isn't that balanced? One's $25, one's $70, and one's way up at $400. And the reason I'm saying $400 is you want the whole bloody package if you're coming in here, don't you? You want to celebrate this 50th Kickstarter anniversary by getting this big ass model. You're getting hero mode, you're getting zombie mode. You might be getting a PvP mode. There's potentially good stuff happening here, so keep your eye on it. I certainly will keep my eye on this game though, and I might have to do a final thoughts if more content comes out, especially if it's additional buys and the price goes above 400. Dear me. I'll come back and do that. But at the minute, it's a frightening prospect, 400. But you can $1 pledge. You've got 3 months with the pledge manager open, so to balance that out best you can. And it's a shortish campaign, but because it's daily stretch goals are coming out, I'll give them a pass on this ninja style campaign that they've got. Anyway, I'd love to know your thoughts on Marvel Zombie. Please leave it down in the description what you thought of the epic $410 price. That's so expensive. Especially when there's games on late pledge from previous years that are in my anticipated lists and best lists for 2021. That money could go to some amazing Kickstarters, or you just go all in. You double down on Marvel Zombies. Well, on that bombshell, please let me know what you're going to do. Is it a quick decision just to put it on that big 410, or are you $1 pledging it? Or are you just waiting to see what else comes on this Kickstarter? Because CMON have a reputation of letting the content grow. But we'll see. I do think it's feature complete. I think this is a new trend of CMON. They've turned the corner. Daily stretch goals definitely put some scenario campaigns together. That's 10 of them, and I think they'll be giving more campaigns out on their official site as the years go forward. Because if you look at the Green Horde, that has like over 80 scenarios that they've brought out post campaign. So yeah, I think this is going to get a lot of love in the future. And apart from the art on the cards, which is what I would address first and foremost, if you're paying $410, I don't think you want to compromise, and the cards could at least show some theme in the backgrounds of New York. But anyway, there you go, peeps. Do I recommend it? I think I do, because this is like a love letter from CMON for their fans. They've done so much for this Zombicide game to do where it is. Just bring out PvP mode, and I think, and a coffin box, and I think you've got everyone's heart then, haven't you? You're making everybody happy. So on that bombshell, peeps, thank you so much for watching. This has been Marvel Zombies, a Zombicide game, of course. You've been listening to me, Lipstickpaddy, on Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.